Is there such a thing as the perfect life? Does freedom exist? Can happiness be a lasting state? At 28, I gave up my life as a television journalist in Germany. For 2 years, I traveled through West Africa with my then partner, searching for answers. This journey resulted in a book and a movie. I never returned to my old life. 10 years have passed. Not a single day have I regretted it. On the contrary. Today, I live in Morocco, married to Mohamed. Our home with our dog Milo is right on the beach. Surrounded by nature, amazing friends, and an incredible family in 2 countries. I have found my answers to my questions. Life to me is duality. Happiness, or rather contentment, is a decision I make over and over again. And I am as free as my thoughts. We embark on another big journey. The plan? 6 months by car through West Africa. For now, part of the crew, Abi, a little street dog who nearly perished outside our door. Survived with a few quirks, and now has a home with my friend Lisa in Germany. Unfortunately, we cannot wait until his departure. Because one reason for our journey is that my German car, Moglia, must leave Morocco for 6 months in just 1 week. Abi, however, can stay in an animal shelter until his own departure. Despite our marriage, Mohamed cannot visit Europe. He has always traveled Google Maps, as he says. His biggest dream, seeing a whale one day. 2 days before departure, he holds his driver's license in his hand. Completed in under 4 weeks. Moroccan record. The farewell is tricky. We never know if we will see each other again. I will never forget the moment when an old Moroccan man played blues guitar for us, as he learned it from travelers 40 years ago. Let's celebrate that we are together today, he sang, right now in this moment, because we will never come together like this again. The animal shelter is full. More than 800 dogs live here. The private operators hope to find better futures for the animals abroad. For the government, the solution to too many dogs has always been the same: poison or shoot. We are grateful that Abi is well taken care of here until his travel. And at the same time, I worry that the mass of dogs is too overwhelming for him. We spent the first night of the journey and the last night close to our best friend on the other side of the wall. Right or wrong, in the end, I know that I know nothing. What remains is to listen to my gut feeling in every moment. The green border to the Sahara. Sitting behind the wheel and just driving, for me, perhaps the greatest freedom. Even if we are grateful for our lives, it is good for us to expand our horizons, to grow, by visiting other places, other realities, leaving our comfort zone again and again.
Haarsträubend! Haarsträubend. Haarsträubend. You are haarsträubend. Haarsträubend. We found a wave!
For Mohamed, the first ever big travel. He has set himself the goal of learning German on the journey. But above all, we want to surf and live a simple life, surrounded by new cultures and lots of nature.
Hey, how was your first day on the trip?
Hi. So far so good. And you?
Amazing.
Your last wave was good.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good. Lucky me.
Words cannot describe how vast the Sahara is. The incredible expanse, the silence, the wind, the cold. Yes, the desert here is often eerily cold. Always straight ahead. Excellent driving practice for Mohamed. Apart from the windholds trying to push Moglia off the street after each truck.
All the world, including Chinese, could come to Morocco and live in it, and the land will not be finished.
I need the hat. It's winter in Morocco.
Sahara.
Winter in Sahara. Unbelievable but true. 2 days drive from home. The first person we encounter when stopping is an old friend of Mohamed. From the national park, he monitors the coast.
With the boat to the sands, inside
From where Moroccans regularly attempt to reach Spain in fishing boats for a new life. Morocco to me, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I am every day grateful to live here. And at the same time, since it has become part of my family, I feel more than ever how easy it is to despair and hopelessness. Mohamed grew up in great poverty. Contempt completing 2 degrees. He has yet to find work that could fundamentally change his life. Despite, or perhaps because of the many issues that could weigh him down, he wakes up with a smile every morning. Gratitude for everything that is his decision. His face has always been his guide.
Just to say that the car cannot go faster than 80 anyway.
That's he's a new driver.
And Mohamed will drive 90. I always drive 80, Mohamed will drive 90.
But the car will not.
Moglia has an oil leak. There are garages on every corner. The boss has a wedding next door. Nevertheless, Moglia is first jacked up. And when we can't leave anymore, the boss has temporarily disappeared at the wedding. Mohamed's politeness and patience prevent him from applying pressure. After an extensive lunch, the garage boss wants to replace everything we already replaced just before departure. Michel, an old Frenchman, joins us. He is very satisfied with the mechanic and the prices. His wife sends him into the desert every few weeks, he says. He shows us his favorite spots on his map. In the end, we agree only to fix the oil leak and clean the oil filter. When Mohamed tries to negotiate the costs, which he finds completely overpriced, the boss disappears again to the wedding and does not show up for another hour. Anger and rage don't get anyone anywhere. Finally, we pay a price, still too high for Mohamed, and leave all bad feelings at the workshop upon departure. Life is too short to hold on to them. Tantan. Mohamed has never been this far south in his country. Here we already find the next little happiness in a delicious lunch and make new friends. When we eat out, it's usually lentils or beans or both, for €1 per plate.
كتير ختمها في الفوتبول الكورة هانوفر واش غافتك
هانوفر قالت لك هانوفر قلت لها مع هانوفر
jouer le ballon انت jouer
ميسي.
beaucoup
مزيان
moi
Et Louis.
طلع في الحر
ولا بجوز تصور
The Sahara is a sensitive and complicated topic. Morocco says it belongs to the country. Algeria claims the same. I ask myself, what do the Saharians actually want? Life here is tough, although some things like fuel is a lot cheaper than in the north of Morocco. I have the greatest respect for anyone living in the desert. The Sahara brings an incredible peace to me. And at the same time, it intimidates me enormously with its incredible force of nature.
You need help? Go, just come in, Amberly. Hey, hey, hey.
That's the storm.
It's playing inside my head.
Doing good?
Nice way, Vio. No go.
I don't want to live here.
Tarfaya gives me goosebumps. One of my favorite books was born here. The Little Prince. Who came from his tiny planet to the Earth, hungry to see, learn, grow, understand. A lot of especially young people leave Morocco for the same reasons. They're looking for opportunities and chances, Milo tells us. He himself was born in Tarfaya and never left. As a former colony of this region, Spain grants us Schengen visas. Seems like I'm the only one who can see paradise here and doesn't want to leave, he says. But as they get older, they all come back, he laughs. The Little Prince too, at one point, just wanted to go home. He even went to die for it. We have 5 days to cover the 1,500 kilometers from our home to the Mauritania border. Moglia's papers are expiring, so is my tourist visa. However, since the wave season is also over and we are not the biggest fans of wind and sandstorms, we just drive all day.
Hey, the battery is going like phew.
Come here.
Look how white it is. How white. We can name it how white.
How white?
How white without water.
The desert seems endless, forever straight. However, the colors of the sand, the texture of the soil, and the occasional surprise keep it stunning.
السكاريب جا هلا بالصحة فينا مليون سكان أنا اللي هضر معاكم نقول لي راه المدرسة ديالنا راه كنصيفطو بنادم للصحراء هنا كنصيفطو بنادم صايب كاميو كيرين للصحراء نهار الأول مورا الامتحان
Dakhla, the dream of all kite surfers, located on a peninsula. We don't kite, so we save the extra 90 kilometers detour to the peninsula for the return trip, when we hopefully can surf one of Morocco's best waves here. We love making jokes and not taking life too serious, even though it challenges us daily with something new.
You can buy this from me. It's my grandfather's teeth. Yeah, my wisdom. You wanna buy it?
Yeah.
During the chaotic corona time, I was more than 1.5 years illegally in Morocco, before meeting Mohamed and obtaining residency through our marriage. I then dropped my residency again after 1 year, when one of my best friends brought Moglia from Germany to Morocco. As she arrived, we discovered that as a resident, I couldn't drive my own German car in Morocco. Importing Moglia was also impossible, since she is older than 5 years. 41 years to be exact. It seems that wherever we go in the world, we can adapt to nature. But humans love to make it complicated for other humans. As a German, I can go pretty much wherever I want with my passport. Mohamed can't. To grant Mohamed the same rights as me, we would both need to live together in Germany for more than 5 years. Neither of us wants this. We want to spend our lives on the African continent. We want to enjoy. We went to fuel our car, and now we're sleeping at the petrol station. Very sheltered from a lot of wind, but a lot of fun. Yes, to Mauritania. And all these circumstances now make you freer than someone with a 9-to-5 desk job? Someone recently asked me. No. What makes me free in any situation is the decision to be at peace and adjusting my thoughts accordingly. We have no idea what this journey is going to bring for us, how much we will grow, how much we will love, how much we will suffer. We have no idea that not all of us will return.
Waiting forever.
Gergeret, the feared border. I find it funny. The further away we humans are from a place, the more dangerous we often feel it.
live here. We can make it our land.
No man's land. And it has a beach?
Yeah, there's a beach. There's everything you need.
The no man's land has a proper one-way dirt road since I last crossed it 7 years ago. Today, cleaned from all the trash and apparently bombs. The Mauritanian border has no scanners but Malinois. We just caught some drug dealers that I didn't recognize on the Moroccan side. They proudly tell us. Here, we all need visas. Mohamed, me, and a passavant plus insurance for Moglia. Not that this insurance will ever cover anything. Mohamed's first Tibugen in the country, which counts in thousands, while the papers say hundreds.
Tu parles de la souffrance et de l'horreur. Quand tu parles de moi, tes images me reviennent pleines de couleurs.
I am so excited to be back in stunning, hospitable Mauritania. With another man, another car, and another dog by my side. Let the adventure begin.
Not the beginning.